new tax year resolution 4, maximise your pension contributions. Of course, this is something that has existed as good advice every year, but this year, if you were affected by the annual allowance, making a cap on how much you could contribute with tax relief or could be contributed for you with tax relief, then you will be happy to know, and you probably already do know, that that maximum annual allowance has been raised to £60,000 from £40,000. The minimum annual allowance, as it were, has been raised, the threshold up from £4,000 to £10,000. If you're making a personal contributions, then of course the amount you can get tax relief on will be the lower of the annual allowance or your earnings. So that's quite important to keep in mind. That rule remains with us. And in relation to tax-free cash, your tax-free cash, subject to a number of exceptions, mostly related to protections, your tax-free cash will be anchored to 25% of the current lifetime allowance. Now, the key point in this message is the same as it has been or would have been every year. And that is pension contributions, of course, unused relief can be carried forward for the next 3 years, but every year you should be taking stock of what you could contribute and taking account also of what you could have contributed in the last 3 years and considering whether it makes sense to and whether you can make that contribution in this year. Because once you don't make that contribution, you basically lose any unused allowance from 3 years before. And so it's really important to do that pension assessment every year, maximize your pension contributions, get in and be invested for as long as you can. Don't try to time the market, and rather like the ISA recommendation, if you have anxiety about making substantial pension contributions, or your company does on your behalf at the last minute, make sure that you set up an arrangement to contribute to the pension throughout the tax year to make sure that you use your allowance every year that it's available to you.